Hello everybody. Just to let you know, Alina has a technical problem in her delivery of this PowerPoint to this conference. My name is Simon Chatburn and I'm from Honey Hunters Australia, and I will lead you on Alina's presentation on varroa mites. This is the introduction to varroa mites, an overview of Varroa destructor, its host Apis cerana, the reproduction in brood, feeding habits, role as a virus vector, and population growth. This slide discusses Varroa's impact on bees and beekeeping, the discussion on the decrease of residue substances in beekeeping products, the wax as an accumulative matrix for pesticides, and the cocktail effect of treatments. This slide shows sustainable beekeeping, the emphasis on avoiding mite resistance to arachnicides and increasing application time intervals for treatments. Showing the life cycle of varroa mite, the phoretic phase, the details about varroa mites, their location on bees and their feeding process. The reproductive phase in worker and drone brood, the insight into the post-capping period and production of new mated females in drone and worker brood. Drone brood preference, Varroa's preference for drone brood, making it an effective site for reproduction. Varroa population growth, an exponential logistic growth pattern of varroa mites in colonies. Organic control options, an overview of European and national legislation, active substances, organic acids and other substances, and beekeeping practices for varroa control, targeting colony health and brood maintenance. Formic and acetic acids in organic beekeeping. These acids are allowed in organic beekeeping and are essential for treating varroa mites without leaving residues. Properties and action of formic acid. It is highly volatile and corrosive. It works by asphyxiating the mites and affects the basic metabolism. Effectiveness of formic acid on varroa. The treatment's effectiveness ranges between 40% and 95%, influenced by various factors like concentration and outside temperature. Acetic acid for brood treatment. It is safe for the bee colony. Acetic acid affects only the active stages of varroa mites. Brood treatment, brushing method. This method involves evaluating varroa mortality in brood 24 hours after treatment. Conclusions on brood treatment. The flexible application timing, minimal invasiveness, rapid mortality of varroa, and no contamination of residues in hives. Essential oils, zeolite, probiotics, and hypothermia. These methods support bee health, disrupt the microclimate of parasites, and avoid detection by varroa mites. Study with essential oils. This examines the effectiveness of essential oils in 24 beehives, showing significant varroa mite reduction. Zeolite properties and benefits. Zeolites, with their unique structure, capture and eliminate toxins, supporting the health of bee families and preventing diseases like nosema. Advanced treatments and techniques. Exploration of innovative beekeeping treatments and techniques for varroa control, focusing on their effectiveness and impact on bee health. Varroa control best practices. The discussion of best practices in varroa control, possibly including timing, dosages, and methods for applying treatments. Case studies and research findings. This is a good presentation of case studies or research findings that demonstrate the effectiveness of different varroa treatments. Impact of varroa on colony health. An examination of how varroa infestation impacts the overall health and productivity of bee colonies. Sustainable beekeeping strategies. Strategies for sustainable beekeeping that minimise the impact on the environment while effectively controlling varroa populations. The emerging challenges in varroa control. The discussion of new challenges in varroa control, such as resistance to treatments or changes in varroa behaviour. The role of beekeepers in varroa management. Emphasising the critical role of beekeepers in monitoring and managing varroa populations to ensure colony health. Future directions in varroa research. insights into future research directions, potential new treatments, and strategies for more effective Varroa management. Conclusion and summary. Summarising key points, conclusions and recommendations for beekeepers regarding Varroa mite control and sustainable beekeeping practices. Innovative Varroa control strategies. This discussion on new and innovative strategies for controlling Varroa mites, potentially including advanced technologies or novel approaches. Summary and future directions. Concluding remarks summarising key findings and recommendations from the document with a look towards future research and developments in the field of Varroa control. This concludes Alina's presentation on Varroa, and now she is happy to take your questions.